Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Omoyera Oluwatosin, and on the channel today, I'll be showing you how to sew the side pocket of a dress. You can see that I'm putting my hand inside a pocket. This is the type of pocket that I'm going to show you how to sew. And if this is a tutorial you are interested in, please keep on watching. And if you are new to my channel, please support me by clicking on the subscription button and the notification bell so that when I post a new video, you will get notified. And for our returning subscriber, thank you. Your efforts are appreciated. This is the dress we'll be working with. I've already sewed the dress and this is how it looks at this point. Now this dress has an opening at the side where we're going to stitch the pockets on, and the opening is 6 inches long. That's the length of the opening, is 6 inches long. And how to place the opening, I'm just trying to make sure it so that you'll be sure that it is 6 inches that we have there. So how to place the opening? From the underarm, you're going to mark 6.5 inches. So that's 6.5. That's where the pocket will start. And yeah, 6.5 inch. Remember that half inches that is on the 6 inches is for the seam allowance that is at the underarm or bust line. So I'm just going to flip this inside out for you guys to see how the opening look like on the inside. Now after you measure your 6.5, that's where you're going to back stitch in. Then you measure the opening amount, which is 6 inches, before you continue your stitch. So that's what we have here, and the opening is 6 inches itself in length. And you can see that we have 1 inch seam allowance as well. Now this is the pocket. I've cut it out, and you're going to be stitching, placing it half an inch above that stitch point before you start stitching on it. So now I'm going to show you how to cut your own pocket before you start placing the pocket at this opening. This is the fabric we'll be using to create our own pocket bag. So what we have here is an African print, and it's on full. So I'm going to slit this part into two so that we will have a pair to work with. Now with this pair, you're going to fold it in half. Make sure that the length of this fabric is 14 inches, 13 and a half work best. So what I have left here is 13 inches because the fabric I'm using is I have just small amount that is left, and this is what we are going to work with, the 13 inches. Now the width opening of your pocket is 6 inches. Now from the edge to edge, now you're just going to measure 7 inches. You come in from the you come in first 3 inches. Yeah, you're going to come in 3 inch. For that 3 inches point, the width of the pocket is going to be 7 inches, 7 or 6.5, but I'm working with 7 inches. From that 3 inches point, you're going to slant in 7 inches like this towards the side seam of the pocket. So now that you have that 7 inches, use your ruler to create a slant line to join from that 7 inches point to the 3 inches point. So after connecting this with your chalk, now you're going to cut that part out. Now I'm just covering the hem of this part. You can leave this of this pocket. You can leave it straight, or you can actually curve it as well. Just do what you want. Be creative with your design. So I'm just going to cut that curve part at the hem first, and I'm going to cut our opening as well, the 7 inches. Now this is what you're going to have for the pocket part. You can actually go ahead and cover that part too if you want, but I'm not going to do that. So this is our pocket bag that we're going to work with. The pocket opening is 7 inches, remember, and this one is 7 inches. Now you're going to pin half an inch above your first stitch point and half an inch below the other stitch point. After that, you're going to start pinning the pocket to the side seam. Remember that the size seam that we are working with in this video is 1 inch. So when you pin, make sure you have half an inch left, because you're not going to pin it on directly on the side seam. Make sure you have half an inch. You're pinning it on half an inch seam allowance. You can say I have my 1 inch, and the seam allowance you're working with half an inch. So make sure that when you pin, you're going to have extra half an inch at the seam allowance. After pinning on both sides, this is what you should have. Now you're going to take this to your sewing machine and stitch that part. And you can see when we pin, we still have extra half an inch left on the seam allowance, because that's the excess that we're going to have. Now you're going to back stitch and start stitching your pockets to the dress on the dress. So back stitch at the beginning and at the end of your stitch. Please remove the excess threading. You can see what we have here. After stitching on one side, this is what you should have. Now we are going to start stitching the other side. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just placing that part, making sure that they are equal. Just half an inch seam allowance from the opening, and you're just going to pin that part down. So now we're going to start stitching from the other side, making sure we are stitching on half an inch. You can see that when I pin, we still have extra half an inch from the 1 inch allowance that this dress have. Now we are done stitching the pocket. The next thing, you want to close the pocket. I'm going to show you how to close it. Make sure you push all the side seam towards the pocket. That's it. Poke towards the pocket. Now the next thing you want to do, now you want to start stitching on that half inch seam allowance that we have. So you're going to start stitching. Make sure you push all the seam towards the pocket. Now your stitch is going to end on the original stitch line that this dress have. So just back stitch here, be careful. So once you are done, you're going to cut out the thread. Now you're going to repeat the same thing at the other side as well. And you can see that I am pushing the side seam towards the pocket, and I'm going to start stitching from the original stitch points that this dress have. Just go ahead and start stitching at the original seam line. Okay, now you now start stitching into the pocket on an half inch seam allowance. And once I was done, I backstitch, and this is how to sew a pocket on a dress. I actually did it twice because sometimes this thread, you can't trust them. They will just open and you lost your valuables. Make sure you always stitch twice. So that's why I'm stitching twice and I backstitched. And this is how to sew a pocket on a dress. And this is how to sew a side pocket on a dress. And if this tutorial was helpful, please like this video. You can share this video, you can tag a sew friend, subscribe, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Have a nice day and bye.